Welcome to a brand new Music Monday. It is, what's the date? I don't even know. It's May. I know that for sure. May 6th. It's going to be May 6th when this comes out in just a few days. Wild. It's happening. You know, they say April showers bring May flowers. And I don't know if you got your flowers, but it is Mother's Day coming up in 1 week. So remember that. If you listen to this late, you missed it. You missed it. So shout out to all the mothers. I'm really not necessarily the one to do like a Christmas episode, although I'll do a Christmas episode now and again. But you know, we don't do like a Halloween episode and a summer episode. You know, it's like I don't really do that. Like a birthday week episode for me. Like I might mention it, but I do want to say shout out to the mothers. Mother's Day is coming up, and mothers make the world go round, no doubt about it. We would be in a very, very weird and uncomfortable place and hungry place without mothers. All right. Let's get to our episode to play for you guys. A lot of reactions to do for you, and I'm really excited about it. First up, though, let me tell you, MxPx.com, we got Find a Way Home, Insomnia, Solar Eclipse insert artwork. Special edition that came out a couple weeks ago. Very cool. You can get just the Solar Eclipse insert if you just want the insert and you want to put it into your if you already own the Insomnia version. If you don't own the Insomnia version of Find a Way Home, then you got to get the Insomnia version because that's the only version that works with the Solar Eclipse insert. All right. Just wanted to mention that. You guys always support MxPx and support what we do here in great ways, and none other than listening and coming out and seeing shows and singing along. I love that. I was just in Orlando with Goldfinger, and I got so much MxPx love. Everybody's just like, I love MxPx. Oh, they're one of my favorite bands. So much fun. And a lot of people didn't even see us play when we came to Orlando this last time. That show sold out, but there were still people that didn't even know we were there. Like, that's how crazy this world is that we live in, is you could sell out shows and people don't even know you're there. So thank you all to everybody. We got Bremerton coming up, Bremerton, Washington, June 28th and 29th at the Admiral Theater. MxPx and the ATARIS sold out. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Those tickets sold out pretty quickly. It took about 1 week, and they were gone both nights. So contrary to what you might think, there are not a lot of repeat tickets for both nights. Less than 10% of the people bought tickets for both nights. So it's mostly new people each night. So no matter what night you're going to go to, it's going to be something special. It's going to be different, new people. It's going to be a new energy. And I love that. So that's Bremerton, June 28th, 29th. And then NOFX, we're playing in Portland with NOFX June 30th. That's Sunday. So if you want to come see us, you know, more than twice, you know, Friday, Saturday, you can also come see us Sunday. It's a drivable situation. You can just drive 3 hours south and hit us there. It's going to be good. We have shows sprinkled throughout the summertime. We have, let me see, we have NOFX in San Pedro. That's October 4th, 5th, and 6th. That's the weekend, and we're playing that weekend, MxPx. They haven't announced which days, which bands are playing. So, I can't tell you. I can't tell you. But if you ask me, I won't lie to you. All right. All right. We're going to get into sorry. I forgot to mention Denver. MxPx is going to be in Denver on June 20th. That's actually, no, July 20th. Sorry, I'm all over the place, you guys. I should have these things written down, and I don't. So I'm trying to do things by memory. But, you know me, great memory. All right, let's move on. You guys all know where to go if you want to find MxPx dates. If you want to find out where and when we're playing with NOFX or whatever, go to MxPx.com. The shows are up there. All right, let's get to our first Music Monday submission, and then we'll go from there. All right. So before we get to that, I just got to say, if you want to call in, please do. The number is 360-830-6660. Leave a voicemail. Give me a topic. Give me a question. Maybe something from your personal life, a story, one of the greatest moments of your life. I don't know. I want to hear about it. It's been going great. I love doing the voicemail. We have tons of voicemails, by the way. They're piling up, but I will be getting to more of those. But I just always want to encourage people to keep calling in. If you have an experience, a live experience, if you enjoy the live streams, whatever it may be, right? Call in. And like I say, it doesn't have to be only about MxPx or about me or anything. It can be about anything. You choose the topic. All right? All right. Let's get to our Music Monday. Let's go. Submission 1, Riley Hershey. Hey, Mike, love the pod. I'd like to submit a song for Music Monday for my band, Mainstay. We're based in St. Louis and are buddies with I Like Snaps, who you reviewed just a couple weeks ago. Here's our tune called Deciduous. Hope you enjoy. All right, Deciduous. Here we go. It's catchy. It's catchy. It's rough. The recording is rough. I'm not going to lie. It's like, okay, it sounds a little demo-y. It sounds like you didn't have a lot of time in the studio to really get things tight. Hey, I know exactly how that feels. You should listen to our first album, Poking At You. It's recorded basically live. And we definitely did not know what we were doing back then. Hey, Deciduous, you know, you got some cool ideas. You got some cool guitar parts, some good rhythms. It comes into this chorus that sounds very melodic and catchy. So Mainstay from St. Louis. Deciduous. What does that word mean, deciduous? If I had to guess, I'm going to guess that it's from deciding. Deciduous is something you if you're deciduous, you like to decide things. Kind of like that sketch back in the day when George Bush Jr. Said George W. Bush. Is he junior? I don't know. Anyway, I think he is. The point is he goes, I'm the decider. I decide things, you know, or something. It's just like, what? Is our president really saying this? And yes, this does happen. But deciduous, it's interesting. It's deciduous. Deciduous. It's not a word that, honestly, I don't think I've ever heard. Although it kind of makes perfect sense to me. So thanks for submitting. Awesome. Awesome. Cool, cool. Well, thank you. Here's the next one. Chad Hogg, Ford the River from Lancaster, PA. That's Pennsylvania. Just released a new song/video for Music Monday, especially for fans of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Ooh, I'm a fan. What's it going to be? Always Sunny in Philadelphia fans, here you come. This is Ford the River, Imported Leather Shop.
Sometimes I start to fantasize about restarting, though I love our life more than I wonder what direction we go. But you're always there, just so you know. Let's open up and pour it imported leather shop in Arizona. Even though we'll be out of business in a week's time, let's open up that imported leather shop in Arizona. Maybe we can make it work just fine. Pack up the kids and sell our stuff. I'll study leather. Yeah,
All right, I got into it. I was just looking at all the characters and things in the video, so if you're watching on YouTube, you can see it. But well done, guys. Honestly, I wasn't really paying attention to the song musically that much. Sounds good. It's melodic. It's cool. Imported leather shop. But I was honestly just staring at your characters and staring at the guy with the beard, the fake beard, and I think you did a great job. You got my attention, made me enjoy what I was watching, made me want to keep watching. I played more than I usually would play because I was not paying attention. You got me. You got me. All right, very cool. All right, let's move on. And quick note, it's been a while since I've even watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but I've watched so many episodes of that, and my wife and I have just cracked up over the years. And we have inside jokes that are inside jokes because of episodes of that show. And so we'll say things or we'll do things that are based on things that made us laugh from that show. So it's an amazing show. Well done, guys. All right, moving on. Next up, we got Mike Larina. Hey, Mike. My band Mike and the Nerve would like to submit our song Grace for Music Monday. Love the pod and appreciate you giving us a listen. Absolutely. Let's check it out. It's Mike and the Nerve. Song's called Grace. And this was released about 4 months ago.
Oh, to a devil, I'm a talent, I'm trying more than ever to say that my ledger ain't better than a lie, claiming better than me. You walked up to me and said, hello, my name is Grace. I get my name and you say, let's get the hell out of this place. Call me saving grace. Thank you so much. If it's okay with you, I'd like to stay in touch. I feel want to stand a coming in, a message saying you made a save, I made a friend.
All right, cool. Well done, guys. It threw me for a loop. I was really digging that verse. And then the next part came in, I guess the pre-chorus. It's got like an Americana vibe to it. So it was like punk into kind of a country thing. And I was just like, wait, what? Is this a country band? Is this a punk band? I mean, it's okay to have both, honestly. Definitely wasn't prepared for that. I really like the verse part, honestly. The very first thing, the way you're saying the lyrics, the way you're singing, the way you're spitting out those words in the succession, in the rhythm of it, was really cool to me. Like I felt like that was a really great idea. Like that's to explain how I write songs. Like I would take that part, and that would be like, okay, I'm writing a song based on this. And I wonder if that's what you guys did, because that feels like the most urgent part of the song is like when the words are just like boom, 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 hitting you. And then it goes into that country part, and it kind of opens up into, oh, it softens up, and you're like, okay, chill out. Now it's kind of a chill song. But like at first it was like a punk song. I don't know, there was tension. There was a lot of tension to it. Opens up. The chorus, decent. Pre-chorus is okay. That verse, though, keep writing stuff like that. I think you guys are going to be great. Sounds decent. Sounds pretty good. Yeah. I mean, honestly, on very first listen, it's kind of hard to critique and hard to like, even remember all the little details, but overall I enjoyed this. Mike and the Nerve, and that verse part though, man, like that's the part. It's like a really good part, man. Really well done. All right, let's move on. So we have Ryan Hughes up next. Hey Mike, my band Lame Ass Dads put out a song and music video last summer called Growing Pains, and it's about watching our kids grow up through the different stages in life and how precious the time is that we get to spend with them. The music video follows the same person from actual home videos from year one all the way until they have kids of their own. Would love for you to spin it on one of the upcoming New Music Monday episodes to hear what you think. MxPx played such a crucial role in our lives and inspired us to pick up guitars of our own and write songs. Many thanks for all you and the guys have done. Wow, that's cool. All right, can't wait to hear what this is gonna sound like. This is Lame Ass Dads with Growing Pains, and if you're gonna watch the video, it's the same person on home videos, just from being a little kid, a little toddler, to an adult. Let's go.
The monster underneath my bed has shown its ugly face again. Please stay, I don't want you to go. I'm getting older every day, you know. Won't be long before this goes away, and how I am now is just a memory. Don't waste the time with me. Don't waste the time with me. You got one chance now, I'm begging you please. Don't waste the time with me.
All right, hey dude, this is a great idea, and I think you guys did a great job. I mean, obviously just having the footage is what you need to make this thing happen, you know, because you just go in chronological order, being a kid to being a dad. And I wonder if it's one of you guys from the band. Let me look at the, okay, so it says this video includes footage that spans almost 40 years. It follows the same person from the time they were a toddler until they have children of their own. Toward the end, you get to see clips of the members of Lame Ass Dads and their kiddos as well. All right. So Lame Ass Dads is Andy Windsor, Ryan Hughes, Tim Burkhart, and Dan Steinhardt. And then it doesn't say who the main actors are for the, you know, for who the person is, who the guy is. But I assume it's somebody either closely related to the band or one of the band people. And it goes, you know, the video, you know, we didn't play the whole video, but it goes up until modern times, and you can see footage that's clearly, you know, much better quality because it's modern cameras, and these kids are playing on modern, you know, trampolines and toys and things like that. So yeah, it's cool. I think great idea. Wonderful idea. The song itself, like I said, yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's got a lot of energy. It starts with those drums and just starts building up. And it's just like a cool pop punk kind of song. And I really like the idea. You guys you had the idea, made it happen. Love seeing it. All right, let's move on to the next one. Next, we got Courtney Bettiga. Hey, Mike, this is a good band that I discovered. I was hoping you could listen to them. Last Goodbye goes to 11. All right, now and again, we have people that just submit They submit usually smaller bands, local bands, bands that are trying to get some traction, and I like to help anybody out, you know, that's out there trying to make it work, and you know, trying to fulfill a dream and make some dreams come true. So we're all out there with you. All right, so this goes to 11. Here we go.
Should you reply, it's up to you. It's just these weeks that pass me by. If you come back to me, show you how different and true it all could be. Now isn't that worth a second chance?
All right, dude. Yeah, thanks for sending that in. That's a cool track. I really dig it. I feel like I'm about to sneeze, so if I sneeze, sorry. I'll hold it in. I know I shouldn't do that, but this is you know, immediately I was just like, this sounds like something I would write. It sounds like something I would be into, like an idea I might like demo and put down. It's cool. It's got a good vibe to it, though. I mean, goes to 11. Does anybody know where that comes from? Most people do, listening, I would assume. But in case you don't, Nigel Tufnell, the guitar player of Spinal Tap, a fictional metal band, a movie, a documentary, a rockumentary that was really popular when MxPx was touring in the 90s. We would watch it on tour all the time, and there's funny scenes like when the band gets lost trying to find the stage, but it's a maze and there's so many different hallways leading to the stage and they can't find it, and they're just like walking in circles. And there's the whole hello, and then look at the back of your guitar and there's a sign on the back, a sticker on the back saying Cleveland or wherever you are. Hello, Cleveland, or nobody rocks like Cleveland. That's where it goes to 11. So Nigel, the guitar player, he's just like this shredding guitar player. And at one point, I think one of the band members goes out and gets a mani pedicure with a massage and cucumbers over their eyes, while a full facial, while Nigel's doing a guitar solo. And he's like throwing things at the guitar, ching, ching, you know, and just making all this noise on the stage of this big arena. But he's doing like one of those interviews where he's showing his gear to a camera guy, and he's like, this one here, this one goes to 11. He's like, it's one better, you know, and the guy's like, well, what if they made all amps go to 11? You know, and he was confused by that. He's like, but this one goes to 11. So I don't know if whatever. Something like that. I love that movie, though. Let's move on. We got, next up, Ryan Preston. Hey, Mike Herrera. My band Pound Salt from Kingston, Ontario, Canada has dropped our third single, Demons, and we'd be honored if you checked it out for Music Monday. P.S. You got to get Ernie Ball Music Man to run a signature in that wicked orange color I keep seeing you with. I'd be the first one to buy. Cheers from a lifelong fan. Say goodnight to your demons. Awesome. You know, yes, I probably will talk to Ernie Ball about whether or not they want to offer an orange color. Because I love that orange color. It's the orange creamsicle. That's the official name that I gave it. Orange creamsicle. And it's the same orange you see on the cover of Find a Way Home. The MxPx logo is the same orange as my bass. Love it. All right, let's play your band, Pound Salt's Demons. Great to hear from you again up in Canada. I know we have not announced Canadian dates yet. Be patient. We're not ready to. So just don't worry about this summer. I don't think it's going to happen this summer. But I notice Pound Salt has been on the program before. We've played your songs before, so thank you for coming back. Thanks for submitting. This is song number 3 here that they've released in the last couple of years. Here we go. Demons.
Can't shake the feeling I'm falling through the abyss. All things bright and shiny fade and start to dim. There's a silhouette fixed on the surface of the moon. The fog retreats and a balance is gone soon. I won't let it win. I won't let you down. Say goodnight to your demons tonight. Fixate on the free fall. My stomach.
Demons by Pound Salt. I'm trying to think, you know, it's a punk song. It's got those guitars, but it does have a different sound to it than your typical just pop punk song. You know, it's got something more to it, something different, like a different tone to it, a different flavor. And I'm trying to put my finger on it. Can't quite do that in my mind, but Demons, I dig it. It's got I really like when it comes into that chorus. It feels good. And the way the singing goes is just so different. It's really different than what I'm used to hearing. So I say keep it up, keep crafting that sound. And I even dig the lyric video. Good job. It's pretty simple, but simple is kind of good. And it's kind of an interesting cover. It's got this like artwork with you guys with horns and your like eyes are closed and you're like, I don't know if you're dreaming or what you're saying your prayers or whatever. I don't know what it is, but it's like, it's a kind of an interesting image. Yeah, good times. Trying to put my finger on this sound. It's like, it's almost like I mean, I wouldn't say it's like even post-punk. It doesn't have like dissonance to it or anything, but it's kind of noisy garage rocky punk in a way with like a vocal that is different than a garage rock vocal. It's more of like almost like an emo vocal. But hey, keep up the good work, gentlemen. Keep it up. Let's do another one. We got Jesse Norell. Hey Mike, longtime game of it. Okay, I think he meant fan. Longtime fan of MxPx here. I've been listening since the Pokin' At Ya days. If you have any time or room on Music Monday, I think you'd get a kick out of my children's rock band, Riffin, Griffin. It's equal parts MxPx and Rage Against the Machine. It's quirky, heavy, goofy, and a whole lot of fun. Here's a cover of the traditional classic, Bingo. The ending is off the wall. If you'd prefer an original, here's the most intense way to learn your ABCs probably ever. Thanks, Jesse Norell. So Riffin, Griffin, it's a children's rock band. And this is their version of Bingo. I dig. Let's give it a little bit of a listen. I'm going to forward it. I'm going to forward it to the end and see what he's talking about. All right, that was Bingo by Riffin Griffin. Well done. Well done. I love the... People are going to be walking by if you're listening out in the open on a speaker. I mean, people don't really listen to podcasts on speakers, do they? Always on earphones? We should take a poll. Do you listen to your podcasts out in the open, or do you listen on headphones always? Anyway, maybe in the car on the speakers, but people are going to be wondering, what are you listening to? This is a crazy version of Bingo. But hey, you know, even kids need some punk rock versions of songs. That's fun. That's really fun. And thanks for sending it in. Of course, we got time for you. Let's get to the next one. We got a couple more. Just 2 more to go. Next up, we got Taylor Shane Wicks. Hey, Mike, I've got a psychedelic rock album coming out this weekend. Here's the first single. Tell me what you think. Hazy Love, All Dogs Can Whistle. Let's find out what this psychedelic rock sounds like. I like that bass line already. I'm still feeling that. Keep the bells ringing. Hazy love now. Crazy love now. Hazy love now. I was still smoking cigarettes, rolling around, thinking I was so damn like the baddest motherfucker alive. I'm still feeling that. Hazy love now. All right. All right, I think I think the name of the band is All Them Dogs Can Whistle, and the song is called Hazy Love, I think. But either way, I was digging that just right off the top. Like once it kind of like the bass line starts coming in, there's the coughing, like it's just got something cool to it. It just made me laugh, made me smile, made me groove, made me go like, this is fun. This is just fun music. Psychedelic rock. Yeah. I don't listen to a whole lot of psychedelic rock. I mean, Jimi Hendrix, definitely listened to him back in the day. Of course, not in his day. He was long passed away by the time I discovered music or was alive. But yeah, I can't really think of a lot of bands like this I listen to, so I don't really know what to judge it on. But honestly, I really thought it was cool. It was cool. It was fun. It was groove to it. Yeah, well done. Let's do one more Music Monday submission. Now this, all right, this wasn't really a submission, but one day I texted. Well, let me just read. I'll talk about it later. All right, Bob McKnight. You all listened to the new episode yet? Mike Herrera is making stuff up about me again. Yes, I am fragile. And I definitely attempt to be funny. But I've never posted any music in here. Never made any sense to post a finger painting next to a Rembrandt. That made me laugh when I read that. It's like, oh, please. I guess it's my job to keep him honest. So here's the only decent one I have. So Bob McKnight, who produces this podcast, and he's been on a few episodes, the last episode he was on was episode 500, so you can check that out. And we talk a little bit about his music on that episode, but now and again he'll just be drunk, so drunk, and send me songs and be like, check this out. And sometimes they're pretty good. Sometimes they're like, all right, that's a decent part. And I'll write a couple more of those parts, and we got a song. But so yeah, so I made him submit. We're gonna listen to his song here, and then we'll talk about it. All right, Bob McKnight. He's the only one, since he didn't actually submit. I got this off Facebook, but it's off of straight off the Facebook, the Mike Herrera Facebook, Mike Herrera Podcast Facebook group. So where you guys all submitted to your Music Monday is where this is. So if you want to see it or watch his whole song, that's where you can find it. All right, let's see. Let's go. We're not going to play this whole song. It's like 4 minutes long. Bob McKnight. And he never told me what the song was called. Nice sunglasses.
I remember when we first met. It's a night I'll never forget. Your high heels and black tights, tattoos, it felt so right. Then you gave your number to me, said a call when I was free. If I knew what I know now, I'd take that number and throw it on the ground. The ground. I know what I said, but I just can't let this go. So pack your things and hit the road. Hit the road. I know you cried, I yelled and you lied. So pack your things and hit the road. Hit the road.
All right, I'm gonna let it play while I talk about it. Okay, it's a really good start. It's got some, an intro set up. Okay, let's listen again.
But you took all you could see. You pulled out those pearly whites and stuck those venomous teeth right into me. And now that I've been bit, gotta fight to shake the grip. I feel like I've lost my mind. I feel like I'm buried in the sands of time.
Yeah, it's got that 1950s vibe that I love. I mean, I base a lot of my songwriting off of that too. Those chord progressions.
What I said.
So, it's a good song. So, do I do the straight review, or do I do what I want to do, which is have some fun with this? Let's do both. I'm gonna start straight. It's got that 1950s style vibe, the chord progression, the melodies. It's the actual vocal melody is very Bob. He does that. It's his style. I have my style. He has his style. So I like that style. I think it works for what he does. It works for his voice. Continue that, Bob. Now, is he a Social D fan? Maybe. He's got that nah, which is a country thing, honestly. It's not really a Social D thing. I think Mike Ness picked that up from country and 50s style music. Nevertheless, he's great at what he does, Mike Ness. So I've certainly been influenced by some Social Distortion. So if this has a little Social Distortion in it, Bob, no hard feelings there. So now let's get into the fun part. Let's get into the fun part, which is thank you for posting this on Facebook, Bob. Now you're listening to this song and it's like, I met this girl, she's black tights, black skirt, whatever. My whole world changed, blah, blah, blah. And that's like verse 1. And then right before the chorus, you give us the twist, which is, I wish we never met. You know, I wish I had took your number, crumpled it up, and thrown it on the ground and stomped on it. Like, that's hilarious. Like, that to me made me laugh. Like, I was like, what? And I know it's not meant to be funny. So I'm just wondering, why is it so funny? Why are you so funny, Bob? Like, I know you're always trying to be funny. Is this a funny song or are you serious? That's what I'm not sure, because part of me thinks, okay, maybe he's a little serious. But then I'm like, no, there's no way, because it's just so funny that you start with a joke. You set up a joke and then you give the punchline at the end of the first verse. Boom. Where there's no right and wrong way to do a song. In my mind, I was like, whoa, that happened so quickly. I was thinking, okay, if it's going to be a punchline like that, a twist, you do that towards the end. You'd be like, all right, we've been in love, all this, blah, 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 but just kidding, twist. But I can understand why you did it early, because you wanted to set up the joke, twist, and then the whole chorus is talking about pack your things and leave, you know, get out of here. And then it goes back into more of the story on the second verse, where you're talking about, I wasn't listening to the lyrics, but let me guess. You're talking about how betrayed you feel, how she lied, how, you know, whatever, you just gotta move on. And so you get back into that second chorus again, and it's like, I think it works. I think it works, but for some reason, I could not stop laughing after you revealed the twist. The twist changed the whole song for me in a way I couldn't take it seriously anymore. So that's why I feel like it should be at the end, because then you're laughing and the song's over, you know, rather than laughing through the whole song. So whatever your goal is, it was highly entertaining. I loved it. The song itself is okay. It's decent, but honestly, the twist is brilliant. It really is the best part of the song, hands down. You set it up. You're like, oh man, this is a love story. This is about Katie. This is like, maybe it is about Katie. I don't know. but then all of a sudden, I wish I had never met you. Like, boom, in such a funny way. Well done. Well done. Man, what a great one. All right, you guys. That's Bob McKnight. His song's called, who knows? He didn't tell us, but it's got a good twist to it. Let's just assume it's called Pack Your Things and Go. I don't know. No, there's already a song with those lyrics. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. All right, I want to shout out to Bob McKnight. Thank you for editing this, and I wish you nothing but the best. Thanks for being a good sport. Thanks for sticking around all these years, helping me out with the podcast. And you're welcome as well. You're welcome. I let you abuse me. I let you text me during the day when I'm trying to work and write things and be creative. And here's Bob. No, seriously. He's going to take that little thing I just said, and he's going to whine about that. He's going to be like, man, blah, 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 blah. He's going to be like, I'm never going to text you during the day. No, please keep texting me. If it's really important, I'm just not going to text you back. Honestly, that's just the way it is. So keep doing your thing. Everybody out there, thanks for listening. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the podcast, push like, heart it, whatever. That way it'll keep coming up. with new episodes when you've forgotten about me, and it'll just pop up and be like, oh yeah, Mike Herrera, he's there. All right, let's new podcast. All right, I love you all. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, especially Bob. All right, peace.